What's going on, Yeousch Sports? Today it's 2K Fridays. Today it's just a healthy dose of MyTEAM. Or is it? This game was not healthy. It raised my blood pressure. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen this entire game. I'm going to bring it to you mostly unedited, with the exception of cutting out the second and third quarters completely. Here's why. This guy had that man right there, Kevin Durant. All he did with Kevin Durant was shoot. It didn't matter how I played defense. It didn't matter what I did. He was going to shoot with Kevin Durant. Easy to stop, right? Well, not when you have a guy that's as overpowered as he is. I am an awesome, big fan of Kevin Durant. Here's my problem with this whole MyTEAM thing, and you guys have been saying it to me. If you don't spend money on your players, you will end up with a match like this. I guarantee you, at some point in MyTEAM. I've talked to several of our subscribers on Two Brothers Gaming. I have a team over there that I have purchased some players on. I've tried not to make it too cheesy, too ridiculous, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a money war in MyTEAM until the market starts fluctuating at the start of the season. So we're at that frustrating point right now. That's what's going on. This guy bought Kevin Durant and then got the rest of the players that he could that basically were cheap and could shoot threes. And that's what I did with my team, I'm not going to lie. I try to play real ball, but if I find out that somebody is going to just cheese and just play with Kevin Durant or play with LeBron James or whoever the case may be, I had back-to-back matches tonight. The first team was the Lakers, and they had purchased Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, and all they did was jump, dunk, and shoot threes. And the second team was this team. I wanted to show you guys this. I wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. Maybe we need to start a support group or something on Yeousch Sports with, you know, I got screwed over by guys that bought their teams. Something like that. Now, I said, you know, you can win with other players in that greatest comeback ever. You know, that's true. But at the end of the day, talent is going to win out in this mode until 2K fixes the sliders. You're going to see examples of that during this. I don't want to make a rant video, that's not what this is about, but I want to show you guys some of the things in the game that I think are just a little bit in need of discussion and tweaking. You'll see me make some dumb mistakes. It's raw, it's uncut. Okay, there's one right there. I'm in the guy's face, he should miss. He should miss those shots 90% of the time. When you have a guy as good as Kevin Durant, apparently that percentage goes way, way up as far as how many of those in-your-face contested jumpers he makes. It feels like the game is being played on pro. So I think that, you know, humble suggestion, nice suggestion to 2K, fix the three-point sliders. And, hey, that was bad defense, so I'm not going to complain about that. All I'm saying is, look, you've got guys that are just turboing all over the place, running and dunking, shooting three-pointers. If you want to have my team be like that, you should just call it blacktop mode, you know, honestly. And I ended up being forced into basically playing a way that I don't like to play, which is running down the court and jacking up threes. I've got Anthony Moreau, I've got Steve Novak, I've got Matt Barnes, or not Matt Barnes. I've got Novak, I've got Matt Bonner, and I've got Sebastian Telfair as my starting five. They're all bronze players, they're all value players. I don't pay a salary on my team to get into the games. This was supposed to be my value team where I play real ball and still win. I still got close, even with the things that were against me. But you can just see this guy is just dying to shoot with Durant no matter what. You have to double team Durant in order to be successful most of the time, or play on-ball defense on him. And if you have more than one guy like that, it's going to be rough. Now that's where I turned the corner. That's where I decided, you know, this guy's not going to play legit, so we're going to have to chuck some threes. And basically that's what happened the rest of the entire game was, in order to stay competitive with this guy, I had to change my play style, not play realistically at all. Some people will say, tough. Why don't you just deal with it, quit complaining? I say, I think that this mode has a lot of potential, but in order to combat some of the ways that people will play and cheese and do things, you need to adjust the sliders on three-pointers. Because if I can do that right there, that's a problem. Yeah, I faked him out, but he was still in my face. You need to be able to have to work a little bit for your three-pointers. You need to be able to have to play some real basketball, have some real knowledge of it. Otherwise, this is a glorified arcade mode, and you know, it's just a little frustrating when you get through that. You spend time trying to make good plays or get good value players, and then you just get destroyed by somebody that paid their 20,000 VC and doesn't really know basketball, nor do they know how to play the game even really. They just know that Kevin Durant's good, and they know that, you know, if Kevin Durant's good, then, well, I can shoot with him. There we go. Your computer teammates don't play that good of defense either. I adjust my sliders. I adjust my settings as best I can. I have things set to play tight. I have certain people set to be double teamed. That entire thing. I find guys that are open. I try to hit good jump shots, you know, play the right way in my opinion, and it just doesn't work enough to my advantage. So that's my beef sort of with, you know, the whole MyTEAM thing, and it's just got a great amount of potential. I think that, you know, maybe I'm going to have to start slapping signature skills. I just feel like I'm anti-cheating and not really enjoying the mode as much when I have this value team. You know, then again, like I said, on my channel, I have a MyTEAM where I did purchase some players, and it is fun to have that going on, but I think that it's not fair to the people that potentially are in this situation. You know, that's the crux of this video basically is, for those of you that don't want to buy VC, what are you going to do? You know, we skipped ahead to the fourth quarter here for a reason. We're in a tight game. I've had to cheese a bunch of threes. I'm still playing mostly the right way. But this guy is just throwing full court passes, hoping that he gets something, and I'm trying to play the right way here. At a certain point, I finally go up. But for those of you that have those value players and want to play the right way, you know, teams like this that you go up against are just big trouble. You have to play good defense, you have to close out, and you have to hope that they don't make contested jumpers like that, and it's just frustrating. They shot 33% from three, and that's actually me playing pretty decent defense. But the problem at the end of the day was just too much Kevin Durant, too many three-point shooters, and not enough. I just didn't have enough firepower on my team. And if you don't get firepower, that means that you haven't spent any money, and that's a problem to me. I need some balance in this mode. I need to figure out a way to make this work for me. And I feel like with the comments that I've been getting on my MyTEAM, like I said on Two Brothers Gaming, I needed to make this video and kind of show you guys that you're not alone. And you know, it does get frustrating at times. I played a value team and I played a team where I bought players, and hey, big surprise, I have enjoyed the mode where I've bought players, flipped players, done stuff like that. You can basically have your pick of bronze players. If you get up to about 1,000 VC, you know, that's not too hard to do. If you're looking for a value team, you can flip basically any bronze player. I have a video out called Recycling Players, and you'll see that. We could not hit the boards for anything. Luckily, he turns the ball over here, but you know, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys other than to say things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to here. It was frustrating. I was throwing full court passes and just trying to make things happen. Get a big and one there. You know, life is good, not too bad. Steve Novak and Matt Bonner were doing well for me because this guy honestly didn't know his players and didn't know other players in the league. I'm really hoping once the market starts going nuts that you know, we'll be able to do something about that, and maybe the people that have real basketball knowledge will excel. But for now, I wanted to make this video, kind of air my frustrations with the fact that, you know, this guy was playing Kevin Durant at power forward most of the game, so that it would be a size mismatch. You can only pause the game so many times before you're like, you know what, guy, if you want to do that, go right ahead. Should have made that open jumper with Anthony Moreau, but I was a little rattled at this point. Novak's shooting 7 threes. Durant's shooting all over the place. He's just waiting at this point. And, you know, it gets a little frustrating. He doesn't even know people's forms, or he'd have made that shot. So I've got to rush up the court, hopefully make something happen here. Once again, okay, I faked him out. I should hit that if Durant hits that. Moreau is just as good a three-point shooter. Had to sit here and chuck up threes. Hope they went in. Once again, an unrealistic shot. So, you know, most of the time I'm positive you'll see me on Two Brothers Gaming having a lot of fun with you guys and everything. But I wanted to bring this video to you and just kind of show you, you know, yeah, I played some bad defense at the end. But, you know, I really, really think that they need to do something about the sliders. I think that's, at the end of the day, somebody should be able to play somebody close and possibly beat them with bronze teams if you have a Kevin Durant on your team. If Kevin Durant was the only person on a kind of otherwise stinky team, they would probably not do very well. And I don't like the way that this is set up right now. I hope that there's a fix in, or, you know, maybe we can get together and devise strategies, guys. It does get frustrating, and I've heard people say that they've quit the mode. I think the mode has a lot of potential. I'm not going to be quitting anytime soon, but I do find it pretty frustrating when people just quit the mode because they don't enjoy it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and thank you for watching.